Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. I wanted to bring you this little video tonight about entertainment during crap hits the fan or bug out type situation, or just, hey, maybe you just go camping and you want to travel light. No emergency, no crap hits the fan, just out camping. And this right here is some ideas you can throw in your bag and your kit and have with you that if you may not have thought of. But entertainment is going to be pretty important, believe it or not. Our bodies and our mind needs some type of stress relief and relaxation at times. It's what I call recharging your batteries kind of thing. And to have correct brain stimulation and all that good stuff, you need a little entertainment to get your mind. Stress can kill you, and these type things, something as simple as this, having a weekend off, going and doing a little fishing or doing this. When you're fishing for a living, as far as that's how you're going to eat, it's not a hobby anymore. It's not relaxing. It's stressful because that's how you're going to feed yourself, feed your family. So don't think, oh well, I'll be out there hunting and fishing, I'll be enjoying myself. I don't think so. It's you may enjoy yourself a little while, but after a while it's going to be pretty stressful. And again, this type stuff that I'm talking about this afternoon relieves some of that stress a little bit, even if it's for a short period of time, just for an hour. And I think it's very important. So what do I have on the table here? I have just a basic deck of cards. Now, these are a special deck of cards. These are Kim cards, and they are like a professional grade. They use these in a lot of the high-end poker games that you see in Vegas and so forth. They are plastic. You can dunk these in water, pull them out, and they're not going to do anything other than you just wipe them dry, and they're fine. Excellent. I suggest if you're going to buy cards, just go ahead and buy a nice deck like this that's waterproof. There's some that claim that are waterproof that are really just kind of coated. I buy actual plastic cards because they will last forever. These have gotten a little bowed, but they still deal fine. They're fine. But got those. I've got this, and I'll talk about that here in a second, which is a little board game I picked up. These are a set of dice. These dice are designed like cards. They have card suits and so forth on them, so you can play different type games with those. Obviously, just some regular dice. You can play all kinds of games with those. And then this here is a game I picked up at the Dollar Tree for $1, and it has a little section there for your game pieces. Has a little section here, same sign for your game pieces. And it's plastic. It's not gonna, you can put it in the water, it's not going to get damaged or anything. It's totally plastic. It comes with a little set of instructions here, and it gives you the instruction for 5 different games: tic-tac-toe, chess, solitaire, Chinese checkers, and checkers. And I just put them in with my other stuff here and have that on hand in case I need to refresh my memory how to play one of those games. But some other games that are easy to carry with you, that doesn't take up a lot of space and lightweight, something like Yahtzee. That's always fun. I still enjoy that game today. And but look around for little pocket games. Don't get one with electronics, or anything like that with batteries, because of obviously what they are. They're battery operated. They can damage. They need batteries. If you run out of batteries, then what do? You're utilizing a source that you may need for something else, like a flashlight. So I recommend just get something like this that is not dependent on those batteries. And you can look at Dollar Tree. They got all kinds of little small pocket games and stuff like that you can use. There's games called like cribbage. I've got a little tiny little cribbage game. So there's others. I like this one because this one was like 5 games in one, which I thought was kind of neat. And it's plastic, and it's pretty heavy duty. I mean, it's I don't think it's gonna. I mean, I might could crush it and break it, but I think it's gonna be last forever. And like I said, it's waterproof too, so you could dunk it in the river or creek, whatever, and it'll come out just fine, just like these cards or these dice. But yeah, look around, guys, for games like that. If you what I do is I'll take all my games, and then I'll just get a Ziploc bag, put everything in here to keep from losing it, and that goes in like a bug out bag. Dropped it all over the floor here, but alright, so like I said, just goes in a Ziploc bag and goes into my bag, and doesn't really weigh a whole lot. And I promise you, what little weight it does add to a bag, it's well worth its weight to carry it, to pass the time. If you have children, it's going to be even more important to figure out things that you're going to be able to take with you that is not dependent on batteries and so forth, because they're going to have to, you have to occupy your children. I mean, that's just, you think about daily life that you're going through, and what it takes to kids to entertain themselves. Geez, hundreds and hundreds of games and toys and everything else. Now, when you consolidate that down, you're going to get creative. So think about that. If you have children, you may want to have a box or a bag dedicated specifically for them that is just about them and their entertainment. I don't care if it's crayons or pencils. I like colored pencils better than I do crayons, because crayons can melt in extreme heat. So I recommend the wooden, and they can be sharpened with a knife, obviously, but I usually keep a little pencil sharpener. I like those better than crayons. I just got a bunch of them for my son. He loves them, and that's probably the best way to go. And figure out a way that you can dedicate a bag specifically for them that has quite a bit of things in it that you can put together. And something as simple as a jump rope. If you can take a jump rope, doesn't weigh anything, it's obviously multi-purpose, you can use it for other things. Kids, you can get into doing jump rope and stuff like that. Back years ago, that's what kids played with, hopscotch and jump rope and all that. So you're gonna have to get creative. I suggest you go on the internet and research old-timey games, old-timey children's games, or card games, or any of that stuff, and print it off and put it in a waterproof bag of some sort, a folder that's waterproof, and keep it. That way, when you're in those situations, you can pull it out and start looking at it. Even if you don't know how to play the game now, you don't have to learn how to play all these games right now, but at least go and have it on hand where you can pull it out, because you may not have access to a computer. So go ahead and print it off now and put it up somewhere, so that way you can have it, and then you can see all these games that kids used to play years ago, or different card games. There's old-timey books that are dedicated to old games like that. And yeah, do that. But anyway, I wanted to bring it to you tonight. I thought it was important, and as always, like, share, and subscribe on the channel here. I appreciate you tuning in. If you like what we're doing here, give us a thumbs up on these videos. That helps. Let us know that we're doing a good job for you. If you don't like it, don't just hit the thumbs down. I don't mind the thumbs down. That's part of the process with YouTube. But at least tell us why you didn't like the video. That way we're getting better. We can take the critique, and we can fix what we people see that's wrong and that sort of thing. So don't just give a thumbs down. I mean, you can, but if you're going to give a thumbs down, at least explain why you did. And that way we can hopefully correct some things and make it a little better for everybody as we go. As always, guys, I appreciate you tuning in to the channel. And if you would, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be bringing you another video in the near future. And I appreciate y'all guys tuning in, and have a great night.